imagine where Grant could be.
Well, as long as he's not home, we might as well enjoy the dinner that Mrs. Sparks made for us.
What made her think we'd be staying?
I suppose she just anticipated that we might.
I really should be getting home. Tonight we were supposed to celebrate Grant's completing his exam.
Yeah, he's obviously not home, so he might have been delayed in taking that exam.
Might have been.
So, what say you? Shall we dine here? We'll sample Mrs. Sparks' lovely cuisine and revel in our memories for a while longer.
If we don't take too long.
We'll probably make out better by letting the traffic die down. Why fight the rush? Okay, I feel like the maitre d'. Well, this was certainly a good idea, coming in to grab some dinner before the rush.
Yeah, especially here. I tell you, it sure beats eating by myself in the student union.
Doesn't it? I just wonder why I couldn't get Celia on the phone. I suppose she got tied up on the job or something.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you had to miss out on eating dinner with your wife.
No, don't be. If it had to happen, I can't think of anybody I would rather have spent the time with. Now, what about your thesis? Are there any other questions you wanted to ask me?
No, I think we covered just about everything.
Good. Before you know it, you're going to be ready for certification.
Well, I could say the same about you. I mean, you will get your license back, Grant. I know you will.
I don't know, Tanya. I don't know if these hands could ever perform surgery again.
Let me say. Calluses. Like my father. But, they're different. Don't worry. They're the hands of a surgeon.
Waiter. Oh, that's interesting.
What's that?
Isn't that your boyfriend back there holding hands with another woman?
Grant Andrews?
That's right, I forgot. You like the other Grant, the real Grant.
I like him, sure, but we're just friends. I mean, and that's, believe me, as far as it goes.
Since when?
Since always.
So you say.
So it is. Besides, he's carrying a torch for his old girlfriend, the ex-spy's wife.
No kidding.
I mean, not that it matters, really. I mean, neither Grant's really my type.
No?
No.
Who is?
Who do you think?
You. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. So, have you always known that you wanted to be a doctor?
No, not at all. That career was chosen for me by the DVX. I was taken from my parents, placed in the American village, and they decided that I would study medicine.
You must have hated that.
Oh, I hate being told what to do. I did then, and I do now. But the irony is that as time went along, I really came to enjoy medicine.
Well,
Without being able to practice now, I miss it all the more.
How old were you when you were taken away from your parents?
I was 10. I was taken away from my parents, put in the American village, and I never saw them again.
That's awful. God.
I thought so at the time. Still do. More so now, every time I see you with Boris.
I can understand that.
Watching you with your father, I realize how much I miss not knowing my parents. Not knowing love, really. Not until Celia came along. I guess that's why she means so much to me.
Well, I certainly know what it means to be loved by my parents. It's that other kind of love that I've really never known. At least in one way. You're a lucky man.
Blackie, who's next? A young lady who loves you very much. Deb? What?
Is this really what you wanted?
Wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
Blackie, you don't have to punish yourself
Yes,
like this.
I do.
Why?
Because it's the only way I could live with myself.
A man's got to do it.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's done. So just serve the sentence and just get it over with. And then when you do, you can come back and you can start fresh. I mean, maybe you'll learn how to avoid those pitfalls, and maybe you can learn how to take that marvelous musical talent and use it and not let it use you this time. Why?
Because I ain't doing no more music.
Blackie, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. This goes right. It's a horrible business. You can't just play music because you love it. I wanted to be a rock star so bad. And it happened.
Next time, you'll be able to handle it, Blackie.
No, Tiffany, there won't be a next time. I can't handle it.
Darling, make me believe it. When you hold me tight. I wanna feel it. When you love me right. Make me believe it.
Baby, we all make mistakes. Do things that we regret, but we do get over them.
You think I'll forget this, Stephanie?
Forget? No. But I do think you can learn to live with it. I mean, it doesn't have to destroy you, Blackie.
It already has.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. You've got too much strength to let that happen. I mean, if you didn't, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. And Blackie, you've got to hold on to that strength. I love you. And I believe in you. I always will.
Wait a minute, I can explain. I was just... Grant? Who am I calling?
Celia!
Grant, I was worried about you.
Where have you been? I tried calling you.
I tried calling you, too.
From where? Celia, from where?
From Grant Putnam's cabin.
Celia,
Where were you?
What difference does it make?
Tell me.
I was at Dino's.
Alone?
No. As it turns out, I took Tanya there for an early dinner.
Oh.
After I had tried time and again to get a hold of you.
Yes, well, so you just took the next best thing, is that right?
You didn't leave me much choice, now did you?
How did you happen to run into Tanya, or did you call her and ask her out?
No, I ran into her when I was on the way to the library. As it turns out, I helped her with her thesis research while I was trying to get a hold of you on the phone.
And then continued the lessons at Dino's.
You know, I really would have liked to have been able to celebrate with my wife. I mean, I was looking forward to that, but it turns out my wife had other plans. Now, why didn't you tell me you were going to Grant Putnam's cabin? What were you doing there anyway?
I'm decorating the place.
I thought we had been through all that.
Now, see, that's exactly why I didn't tell you, because I knew you were going to be angry.
No, I'm not angry about that, Celia. I'm angry because once again you lied to me.
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you.
That's the same thing.
Grant, I suppose you would be just this upset if I had gone to the spa and neglected to mention it?
You know, I don't even know why the hell I'm surprised anymore. You never tell me a damn thing.
Grant, I wanted to tell you. I knew...
Don't waste your words. If you didn't feel guilty about running around with him, you would have told me in the first place, now wouldn't you?
I tried to call you, and I am not running around with Grant or anyone else.
Well, what would you call sneaking off into the woods with him?
I did not sneak.
You also didn't tell me one thing about it. Now, why is that, Celia? Why? If it was just a business proposition, as you claim, why didn't you say anything about it? That's what I thought. Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't mind, and I really can't imagine that you would, I'd just as soon sleep down here tonight. Tell me.
Tell you what,
Who is your type?
you're acting like a kid from grade school.
Don't avoid the question.
Anybody tell you you'd make a good reporter?
Answer me.
Why are you so interested?
Or just call it a newspaper man's curiosity.
And when did my social life become news?
Always has been to me.
Sweet.
Is your type?
I'll show you.
Oh.
Do you have a mirror?
What the hell are you trying to do?
Eat. What's it look like?
It looks like you're trying to avoid me.
Oh, really? My favorite rock and roll woman? Now, why would you think that?
Do you realize that this is the 4th restaurant in the area that I've searched for you?
Yeah, must be hungry, huh?
More like furious. How dare you tell me on the phone that you're hungry and then slam the phone down in my ear?
Well, it couldn't be helped, you know. I get these cravings, these attacks, you know. It just came on me.
Frisco.
What do you want me to say, man? You wanted to talk about something I didn't want to talk about. You want to talk about Josh and the band. That is not my favorite subject.
Well, I don't give a damn what your favorite subject is.
So I guessed.
Look, I don't know what's bothering you, but whatever it is, you better get over it pretty quick, because we're all flying to New York tomorrow to record another one of Josh's songs.
We, who?
We, as in you, Josh, and the rest of the band.
Yeah, well, that's great. Have a nice flight.
I will if you snap out of this. You know, we have momentum going, and we can't afford to lose it because you decide to drown in crocodile tears.
Yes, the song must go on, right, Steph?
Listen, this publicity can only help your image. You're hotter than ever.
Great, great. I always wanted to go out on top.
What do you mean, go out?
What I said, go out. Pack it in, you understand? Take my feet and walk down the road as far as I can away from this whole gig. Read my lips, baby. I don't want this anymore.
What?
Rock and roll. I'm out of this. I don't want to be in this business anymore, you understand? Nothing.
We are booked on a 10 a.m. shuttle in the morning, and you better be there.
Come on, man. It'll be 6 months. I'll be out of the rehab center. You won't even miss me, buddy.
Well, it's hardly a holiday camp, Blackie, but as prisons go, it's not a bad place to be. It's the best correctional facility in the system.
Well, I'll tell you how it is after I get out, huh?
Watch out for yourself, mate.
Thank you, mate.
We'll all be here if you need us, Blackie. Don't forget that, huh?
Thank you, Ramsey. Right. See you, boys.
Why didn't you let me help you? Why didn't you come to me? I would have done anything for you, Blackie.
Because it's time for me to take responsibility for my own actions. You always taught me that. You taught me a lot of things, Doc. And it's time for me to practice what you preached.
Blackie, that doesn't
Let
mean
me
you have
be
to
the man
sacrifice.
that you thought I was.
You are the man I thought you were.
If I am, if I have any good in me, because of you.
I gotta tell you something. I'm proud of you. It may sound a little crazy in the midst of all this situation, but it took one heck of a man to punish himself and do the things you're doing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for everything. All right. Ramsey and Robert, let's do it.